We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
Las Vegas. Taken from about the 12.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Off play action. Henry. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Micah Parsons gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Operating from the gun, Henry. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
McPherson has this one teed up.
And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Now Hunt on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Marino. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A little juke.
I'm going to show you, man.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Jerry Rice, 83 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
One play in the end zone on the long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline and my coach said, so what in a scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not
What'd you miss?
that he was a good player? And that's the question I would have for them now. You know, as you said, he's a go-to guy. How is he not covered? Now, I should say, covered well.
Now Hester will get a shot.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards. But let's put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the numbers earlier. Larry Fitzgerald, who was contemplating retirement this past offseason, would need 7 more 1,000-yard seasons to break Jerry Rice's record.
That's context.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Brady now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that's all about moving the pocket on 3rd down so the defenders can't just go to one spot and find the quarterback. Bootlegged him out to his right against the grain, able to spot the open man, and got it to him for the first.
Touchdown, Saints! From 13 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now Hunt on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On 1st and 10, it's Marino. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jerry Rice. with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 14, Saints 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now Hunt on the return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, like
a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Marino on play action. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
On second down, it's Taylor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point good by Prater, and the lead is now 21-14.
Raiders 21, Saints 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Returnable here for Hester. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
There goes Jerry Rice again, racking up catches and bunches. His 1,549 catches, a whopping 224 more than the next closest guy, the great Tony Gonzalez, a terrific tight end.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On second down now. It's Taylor, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jonathan Taylor punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now Hunt on the return.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Marino's throw taken in by Moss. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play there just before halftime. Here's Marino to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Second down and goal. Marino. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we've just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout.
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Marino. And he's got his tight end, Cook, in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. 3 touchdown passes now for Dan Marino. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Prater for the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Raiders 28, Saints 21.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Stiff-armed him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now Hester will get a shot.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Reload! Tim's the mic. Tim's the mic. Hey, here I come.
Throwing now is Brady.
Oh, going for Sanders downfield.
He's got a man, complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 38 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
McPherson on for the point after.
He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Marino. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10, Marino once more. And that falls
to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Marino and Rice hook up for a big one. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Marino to throw it. That's caught by Waller out left side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
Marino will throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Allen.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him?
Touchdown, Raiders. It's complete. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Dan Marino. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Next to score, Raiders 35, Saints 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Brady now to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here's Brady to throw.
They'll get this off to Taylor.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
12 more yards. There's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Ted Hendricks.
And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
And he'll look downfield for Waller.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Brady now on first down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now Brady, gotta have this one. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
And the Raiders first down.
They'll run with Allen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing here, Marino. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play there for the Raiders.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the Saints 30-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Now a give, right side, Allen. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returnable here for Hester.
And he returns this to the 22.
Devin Hester on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Brady going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Just getting started.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from the Superdome. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Roethlisberger's throw complete here to Waller. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Roethlisberger. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Allen, nifty footwork. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the Saints 41.
Now a carry for Allen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Micah Parsons came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger will find his tight end. That's Waller. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this has started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle by Troy Polamalu. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
And that's complete to Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Brady. And
Once again, this is Sanders.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Brady.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 25-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Watch the safety green. Check 3. Check 3. Begin.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Left side here to Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I didn't like the play call. I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up 1st and goal.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike 43. Mike 43.
To throw, it's Brady. And it's caught. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll look to run with Taylor. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Rams 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Roethlisberger. Allen's got it over the middle. And he'll go down at the 28. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 23.
5 yards remain on second down.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. McPherson has this one teed up, and here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Pulls it in at the 13 and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out.
It's a loss of 2.
They'll run now with Okoye. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Montana to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And got his man complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. From their own territory, an incredible play on 4th down. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marcus Allen. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs 7, Saints nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by his former Super Bowl teammate, Darrelle Revis. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
6 yards on the play. First down, Kansas City.
They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
And it's 3rd down.
They will look to throw. Montana. That is pulled in by a Diamond Kelsey. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
You got 3 down.
Now Brady. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Throwing is Brady on third down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Brady to throw again.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Justin Jefferson.
59 yards. And the Saints are back within a score.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Saints 7. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Here's Okoye. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now a carry for Okoye. Breaks a tackle. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Christian Okoye, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7.
Chiefs 21, Saints 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run.
For Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Brady now on first down.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on it.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Brady again. The Sanders has got it complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a play fake. Brady. That ball is caught on the full extension dive by the Hall of Famer Rice. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why you go.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Saints 14. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. On 3rd down, here's the bruiser Okoye. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Montana taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be... deep into New Orleans territory.
First and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Montana steps away to his... and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack on first down, Montana being chased out left. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Chiefs 28, Saints.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
To throw is Brady. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Montana. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mecole Hardman, 42 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start? And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Brady. The sack by Terrell Suggs.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Single.
No, 66. Cover.
Brady going to go on 4th down. That'll be caught by Rice. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken from about the 12, and his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A huge play there right off the bat.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Pushes him over. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Allen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And Folk's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now Brady. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady. Flushed out right.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. He'll let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Here's a diving catch right side. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
Taylor. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited by what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Brady going to throw. Forced out to his left, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tom Brady taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Chiefs 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So after the made field, this one away. Muffs it, it's loose. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Montana to throw.
Kansas City.
He's got his tailback. That's Marcus Allen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They will look to throw. Montana. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's got it. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run. This is Allen. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marcus Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 10-7.
Chiefs 10, Saints 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. It's caught by Sanders. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Brady now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devin Hester, 65 yards. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
14, Chiefs 10. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
They're on the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Montana's throw here complete to Kelsey.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Montana.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Brady to throw. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one, 34 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Brady's throw caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Brady's going to sneak it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tom Brady, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A 28-yard gain. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Devin Hester, 51 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Montana will throw for it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation. with your offensive unit and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
We got 3.
Now Brady. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. To throw is Brady. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Brady going to look to throw. And Brady able to get down as he picks up a first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Taylor's got the 1st down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run here. The Chiefs quickly now to their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he's across for the touchdown.